Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 19th of August 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. Guys, you can download our application. Application downloading link is given in the description box and name of the application is Careers Cloud. After downloading, you can log in with your email ID and you can click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. If you see the price, you will definitely surprise. But the most important thing, we are covering 90 to 95% of that current affairs which can come in your exam. This is the genuinity, this is the hard work of Affairs Cloud team. But guys, how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily section, we are providing you three things. One is the detailed current affair, question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on an application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, you will receive three things. One is the detailed current affair, question and answer format, and the quiz section which you can attempt on an application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly section. Again, you will receive four type of PDFs. These are very important, and we are providing one is the detailed current affair, question and answer format, best 100 current affair, that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and one is the pocket PDF. It means the 2-liner and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise the current affair very quickly before your exam. But to enhance your performance further, we are providing you topic wise current affair. We are providing you 20 most important topics which are very important for every type of exam. And guys, if you want to cover one topic related news just from single PDF, all the news related to one topic will be covered under one PDF. So it means you can revise the relevant topic for your exam just from these 20 type of PDFs. And if you are a banking aspirant, then we are providing three things. One is the detail, and second is the question and answer format of current affairs only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on an application on daily basis. Not on the daily basis, basically on the monthly basis, and it is also related on the banking and economy. And guys, if you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. And we are also providing detailed budget and economic survey, expected question and answer also provided with budget and economic survey, so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. And guys, we are also providing state current affairs, especially for those students who are appearing for your respective state exams, and we are covering every state and union territory. So different subscription, different prices are not there. We are providing all these things under one subscription. We are providing this thing under one subscription. You have to just download our application. You have to log in with your email ID. You have to click on this crack current affair section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. If you are a student starting current affairs and you are just downloading our application and just starting your preparation journey with us, then you have to subscribe for 2 years. This is my personal advice. But guys, you have to remember we are providing 10% discount on that minimal cost if you use this code ASH10, and if you have any query, you can email us on this email ID or you can call us on this number. So let's start today's current affair, that is 19th of August 2021. But you have to like this video, you have to share this video, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And guys, remember, join our Telegram group from the description box link. So let's begin today's session with the most important question section, and we will discuss one question in the most important section. What was the name of the godfather of Sudoku? I think all you know this puzzle game, Sudoku, who recently passed away. So Sudoku, the godfather of Sudoku, and who recently passed away, and I am giving you hint that this person belongs to which country? This person belongs to Japan, and answer of this question is Makikaji or Makikaji. So you have to remember the answer is B, and he was 69 years old, and he was widely known as the godfather of Sudoku for his role in creating one of the world's most popular puzzle. Passed away due to the bile duct cancer in Tokyo, Japan. And you can see here the picture of this person, Makikaji. And remember, he belongs to which country? He belongs to Japan, and he was known as the godfather of Sudoku, and he passed away at the age of 69. And this is Sudoku. I think all the students know this. He was also the co-founder of Nikoli Limited. It is a Japanese-based puzzle magazine. And the most important keyword here is he was known as the godfather of the Sudoku. And Sudoku challenges people to fill this 9 to 9 grid, or you can say blocks, with 9 boxes in each block, so that all columns, both vertical and the horizontal, contain the numbers from 1 to 9 without repetition. And you can see these are the 9 blocks, and with 9 boxes in each block, you can see this. so that all the columns, all the vertical, both vertical and horizontal, contain the numbers from 1 to 9 without repetition. I think all the students know this criteria. And he was born in 1951 in Japan. And guys, remember, Kaji's interest with a game called Number Place was later renamed as Sudoku. Earlier, it was named as Number Place. Number Place. But after that, it was renamed as Sudoku, a Japanese word meaning single number. Sudoku stands for single number. So guys, you have to just remember the name. This is the most important question because he was known as Godfather of Sudoku. Now we are moving to the next section. It is a very important question section. You have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel. By doing these three things, you are motivating us. And join our Telegram channel from the description box link. Here is the question. Which state launched Rajiv Gandhi Grameen Bhumihin Majdur Nyay Yojana for landless workers? Because this is a Hindi word, Bhumihin Majdur. So, Bhumihin stands for landless, Majdur stands for laborer. So, it means it is for the landless worker. And this state is, guys, Chhattisgarh. So, remember the name of the scheme, Rajiv Gandhi, with the name of the Rajiv Gandhi, Grameen Bhumihin Majdur Nyay Yojana. And this is started by Chhattisgarh government, and this is specially launched by the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Bhupesh Baghel ji, and it is to provide financial assistance of rupees 6,000 annually for more than 12 lakh landless workers of Chhattisgarh. And you can see here, Chhattisgarh government launched this scheme, and this provision will be covered by 2,000, not 2,000, 200 crore, benefiting 12 lakh landless families. And you can see here, 600 rupees will be provided. Total expenditure will be done by state government is 200 crore, but 6,000 rupees annually will be provided to the landless workers, and it will benefit 12 lakh landless workers. So this is again very important. And this is the first of its kind scheme that focuses on delivering economic justice for the landless laborers. And assistance will be provided through this scheme, will be provided to the barbers also, blacksmiths also, dhobis, or you can say washermen and the washerwomen, and the priest across the Chhattisgarh. And the scheme was announced by Bhupesh Baghel ji, the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, in July 2021. And the provision of 200 crore for the scheme was inducted in the supplementary budget in the financial year of 2021-22, because the total expenditure I already covered, this is 200 crore. And the scheme also covers the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, which is also known as MG-Narega 2005, and contract workers. It means all the workers which are associated with this MG-Narega and the contract workers agreement, they can also avail this scheme, and they will also get 6,000 rupees per annually. And beneficiaries of the Rajiv Gandhi Grameen Bhumihin Majdur Nyay Yojana required to register themselves on the portal from 1st September to 30th of November. It means 3 months, you can say this window is open and you can register. All the landless workers of the state can register through this portal. And guys, remember about Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh governor is Anusuya Uike. And you can also remember the Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel ji, and very important national park is there, Indravati National Park. Indravati National Park. There is Achanak Mar Tiger Reserve. You have to remember Achanak Mar Tiger Reserve. This is also one of the biosphere reserve. This is Achanak Mar Amarkantak Biosphere Reserve. This is again very, very important. So guys, remember about Chhattisgarh. Now we are moving to next question. What is the name of the portal which was launched by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment to offer access to lectures and the study material? This is again very important, and this is launched by Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, Dr. Virender Kumar. So you have to remember, Dr. Virender Kumar is currently the Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, new minister. And the name of this application is TAPAS, or the TAPAS. So you have to remember, answer is D. TAPAS stands for training, T stands for training, A stands for augmenting, P stands for productivity, A and S stands for services. It means training for augmenting productivity and services. This is the meaning of TAPAS. And you can see here, Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, Dr. Virender Kumar ji, launched this portal. This is known as TAPAS or the TAPAS. And it stands for training for augmenting productivity and services. And this portal is basically developed by National Institute of Social Defense, National Institute of Social Defense, and it is to offer access of lectures, study material, and other supplementing the physical classroom without compromising teaching quality. You can say, it is to offer training and enhance the knowledge and skills for the capacity building of the participants. So it is the main objective. The courses offered in the tapas or the tapas can be assessed by anyone at the free of cost. This is again very important, and this will enable the ministry to reach out the people working in the area of the social defense. And the platform offers various courses in the field of social defense for the capacity building of the stakeholders. And the platform also offers 5 free courses like on drug abuse prevention, you can say elderly care, care and management of dementia, and transgender issues and the social defense issues. So it is all related to the social defense, and all the courses, all the material which will be uploaded on the portal will also be related with the social defense. And guys, you can also remember about Minister of Social Justice and Development. Dr. Virender Kumar is currently the Union Minister. Constituency is Madhya Pradesh, and exact area is Tikamgarh. Tikamgarh. So this is the constituency of Dr. Virender Kumar, and he is currently the Union Minister of Social Justice Empowerment. I repeated 5 or 6 times the name because he is currently appointed as a new minister, so that you can recall the name very easily. But guys, remember, other applications are again very important, like Abhyam app or Abhyam app. It is launched by Andhra Pradesh government. Andhra Pradesh government. It is for the safety of the women. Safety of the women travelers through auto and the taxi. Next, Udyam Sarthi. Udyam Sarthi is launched by Uttar Pradesh. Remember, Uttar Pradesh. And it is to avail information related to the self-employment and the job vacancies in the industries of the state, so that migrant workers can be recruited in the industries of the state. Next is the Manas application. It is again very important because it is launched by Principal Scientific Advisor K. Vijay Raghavanji, and it is to promote mental well-being across all age groups of India. It is due to COVID-19 it was launched. So guys, remember all these applications. Moving to next question. Bimal Prasad and Sujata Prasad authored book titled The Dream of a Revolution. It is a biography of which person? Again, very important book, very important personality, revolutionary leader, even a very young leader of Congress. The Dream of a Revolution, a biography of Jayaprakash Narayan, very famous personality in the Indian independence struggle. So you have to remember, it is a biography of Jayaprakash Narayan, and the name of the book is A Dream of Revolution, a biography of Jayaprakash Narayan. But the examiner will ask only this word, The Dream of Revolution, or examiner can ask the name. So you have to remember Prasad, Bimal Prasad and Sujata Prasad. And you can see here, The Dream of a Revolution, a biography of Jayaprakash Narayan. It is written by Bimal Prasad and Sujata Prasad. And guys, this book is published by Penguin Random House, India. And this book is written by historian Bimal Prasad and author Sujata Prasad. It contains the biography of great revolutionary leader and independence activist, also awarded with the Bharat Ratna, Jayaprakash Narayan, also known as JP, and the Lok Nayak. Remember, Lok Nayak. And the book represents a comprehensive study of JP's or Jayaprakash Narayan's life, ideas, right from the initial development of his thought process. And Jayaprakash Narayan posthumously received India's highest civilian medal, that is Bharat Ratna, in the year of 1999 for invaluable contribution to the freedom struggle and upliftment of the poor and downtrodden. And he played a key role in the formation of Congress Socialist Party, which was formed in the year of 1934. It is a left-wing group within the Congress Party. So this political party, which is known as Congress Socialist Party, was formed in 1934. It is a left-wing group of the Congress Party. And this Jayaprakash Narayanji played a very important role in the formation of this political party. In 1948, he resigned from Indian National Congress and initiated an anti-Congress campaign. You can say after independence, he resigned from the Congress and he initiated an anti-Congress campaign. And in 1952, against Congress, he formed a new political party which is known as Praja Socialist Party. Praja Socialist Party. So very important question. If you are a student of history, or if you are a student of any type of exam and you are reading history, then remember about Jayaprakash Narayan. And this book is very important about the highlights, the life of Jayaprakash Narayan. So remember, he belongs to which state? He belongs to Bihar because he was born in Bihar. Now we are moving to next question. Which institute has collaborated with the Ministry of Road Transport for Intelligent Transportation System? It means this institution will provide expertise and you can say academia to the Ministry of Road Transport so that they can make intelligent transportation system. And this Indian Institute of Technology Madras is there. So answer of this question is A. So IIT Madras has collaborated with the Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways for research in the areas of the pavement engineering and intelligent transportation system. And I already covered that IIT Madras will provide its expertise to the Ministry of Road and Transport. And this will act as a chair at IIT Madras and focus on the research and development, teaching and training in the trafficking and highway engineering. And research work like includes hydrogen cell transportation, novel toll system, incident management system, traveler information system, FASTag data analysis, and traffic simulation. The most important is traffic simulation. And the program will give a boost to the PhD research workers in the areas selected by the Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways. And the institution will train 8 to 10 students, including Ministry of Road and Transport Highways nominated officers in the field of highway engineering. So special focus will be given on the highway engineering. And guys, remember about Ministry of Road and Transport, or you can say the highways. And the Union Ministry is Nitin Raj Jairam Gadkari ji, very good minister. Personally, I like Nitin Jairam Gadkari ji. No controversy about this person. Nagpur is the area, it means the constituency, and the state is Maharashtra. Now we are moving to next question. Who launched second phase of SAMVAD in which state? So there are two questions. Who launched this scheme, or you can say who launched this platform? This is known as SAMVAD, and it was launched in which state? Again, very important question. This is launched by Ministry of Women and Child Development. It means I am talking about Samriti Irani, and answer of this is Karnataka because it is launched in Bengaluru. So answer of this question is B. So remember, SAMVAD scheme is launched in Karnataka, and it is launched by Samriti Irani, and it is the second phase of the SAMVAD scheme. And remember about SAMVAD. SAMVAD is a new initiative that is related to the mental health and giving psychological support and care of the children in the difficult life situation, especially after COVID-19. So many students are distressed. Now you can see here, Women and Child Development Minister Samriti Irani launched second phase of the SAMVAD to ensure holistic psychological well-being of the children and adolescents. And SAMVAD stands for support, advocacy and mental health interventions for children in vulnerable circumstances and distress, especially you can say during COVID-19. And National Institute for Mental Health and Neurosciences, which is situated in Bengaluru, is the implementing agency of this scheme. It means its main objective is to ensure holistic development and psychological well-being of the children and adolescents. And it is a national level initiative and integrated resource working for providing protection, support for mental health, psychological care for the children. And guys, remember, it is launched in Karnataka, and even its 1 year is now completed, because firstly it was launched in 2020 due to COVID-19 for the well-being of the children and the adolescents, especially due to stress in the COVID-19. So now it's 1 year completed. Now the second phase is launched. So guys, you have to just remember about Union Minister of Women and Child Development Samriti Zubin Irani, and her constituency is Amethi, because she defeated Rahul Gandhi in Amethi, Uttar Pradesh. Moving to next question. Which bank introduced do-it-yourself digital repayment platform for missed loan repayments? So again, this is very important, because if you are if you have missed any type of the loan payment, then you can use this type of platform, which is do it yourself or DIY, and it is a digital repayment platform, and this is launched by Kotak Mahindra Bank. So answer of this question is C. So Kotak Mahindra Bank, in partnership with the Creditors Solutions, launched a secure digital repayment neo collection platform for missed loan repayment named Do It Yourself or DIY. So you can see here, Kotak Mahindra Bank launched or introduced this digital repayment platform, which is known as DIY. It means do it yourself, in the tie-up with the Creditors Solution. So you can see here, this repayment platform was powered by artificial intelligence and machine learning. Its main objective is to provide a convenient repayment experience for the customers and increase efficiency through this artificial intelligence and machine learning. It provides a personalized and non-intrusive experience for the customer to repay their outstanding dues by themselves with the use of technology like artificial intelligence and machine learning. And the platform also offers customized repayment plans or payment resolution options in the line with the bank internal credit guidelines. And the platform analyzes both historical as well as the live customer interaction data and creates hyper-personalized scenarios to connect with each customer. And the solutions will be provided to each customer for repayment through the technology, through the past experiences. So it provides a language choice for the customer so that every state can use this type of facility. So guys, remember, it is Kotak Mahindra Bank. You have to remember the keyword. It is do it yourself method. and it is a repayment method for missed loan repayment, and it is started by Kotak Mahindra Bank. Kotak Mahindra was established in 1985. Its headquarters is in Mumbai, and MD and CEO, I think every student know this, it is Uday Kotak. Moving to next question. Which bank executed India's first set of swaption deals with HSBC or Hong Kong Shanghai Bank Corporation and Standard Chartered Bank? The most important word here is the swaption deal. So guys, this is the most important question for the banking students, and this bank is ICICI. So answer is A. So ICICI Bank has executed India's first set of swaption deals with the HSBC and Standard Chartered Bank. So you can see here, this is the first swaption deal with the HSBC and Standard Chartered Bank. You have to remember both the names of these banks. If you are excluding the ICICI, then you have to remember HSBC and Chartered Bank. And this is known as interest rate swaption. It is an option on interest rate swaption. What is this? A swaption contract gives the buyer the right but not the obligation. Remember, a swaption contract gives the buyer the right only, not the obligation to enter into an interest rate swap deal. Remember this. And ICICI Bank and the two overseas lender transacted swaptions on overnight index swap for a total notion sum of rupees 700 crore rupees. 700 crore rupees. And guys, you can take example, if a borrower raises local bonds with a put option. I think all the students know this. This is known as put option. Put means you want to sell something. It means a call option means gives the holder the right to buy a stock. It means you want to buy a stock, then you can raise call option. If you want to sell sell a stock, then you can raise the put option. So I am talking about if a borrower raises a local bonds with a put option. It means borrower want to sell the you can say stock so that they can raise the money. The investors might surrender those papers in a rising rate scenario. It means the investor just want to say that please issue new bonds at higher rates. It means he know the market scenario, investor know the market scenario, and he know that interests are rising. So that's why investor might surrender those papers in a rise rate scenario, and it will force a borrower to issue new bonds at higher rates. But if the borrowers buy a swaption contract, it will protect the borrower against any losses from the rate movements in case of the investor exercising their put option. So guys, remember, if the borrower and the investor have a swaption deal, then they can't raise or they can't surrender these type of papers due to rising rate scenario. So this is the benefit of swaption for the borrower. But it also benefit for the you can say for the investor. Like if a borrower raises bonds with the call option, he want to sell the stock and exercises them in a falling interest rate, the investor will be made to invest at lower rates. You can say if they buy a swaption contract, it will protect investors from any rate losses. So any rise rate will benefit to the borrower definitely, and through the swaption, and any low rate will benefit to the investor through the swaption. So in simple word, you can say ICICI Bank and the State Bank of India were the only two banks in India that are traded in the global credit default swap market. So very simple question, you have to just remember what is interest rate swaption. Interest rate swaption, if the market interest rates are increasing, then there will be no change in the interest rate if you are under this interest rate swaption deal. Even the interest rates are lowering or interest rates are high. So you have to just remember this. And guys, you can also remember about these banks like ICICI. You have to remember it was established in 1955. It was incorporated in 1994. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and MD and CEO is Sandeep Bakshi. And guys, remember tagline is Hum Hai Na Khayal Aapka. And remember about HDFC also, not HDFC, HSBC. HSBC established in 1865, Hong Kong and Shanghai Bank Corporation, but its headquarters is not in Hong Kong, its headquarters is in London. And group chairman is Mark E. Tucker, but you don't have to remember this, you have to remember its headquarters is in London. Moving to next question. Net profit of central public sector enterprises in financial year 20 decreased by how much? According to the 60th Public Enterprise Survey of 2019-20 report. Again guys, this is very important question because this is a survey, and this survey is known as like Public Enterprise Survey for the financial year of 20, or you can say for the 2019-20. and it is published by Department of Public Enterprise. That's why it is known as Public Enterprise Survey, and it is conducted by Ministry of Finance. And total you can say profit or the net profit of these central public sector enterprises decreased by 20%. 20%. So you can see here net profit of CPSE down by 20% to 1.38 lakh crore, because earlier it was 1.74 lakh crore. But now it is decreased to 1.38 lakh crore. It means total gap is 20%. And you can see here, the Public Enterprise Survey is an annual survey provided by the Department of Public Enterprises, which comes under the Ministry of Finance. And it divides CPSE into the 5 sectors, like one is, you can say, agriculture is there, mining is there, manufacturing is there, processing is there, and you can say processing and services basically. And next is the enterprises is there. So agriculture, mining, manufacturing, processing and generation, and you can say services and enterprises under construction. So these are basically the 5 categories or the 5 sectors which divide CPSE. And the number of CPSE in the financial year 20, or you can say 2019-20, was increased from 348 to 366. So center public sector enterprises are now increased. And the decrease in the profit was mainly due to the fall in the profits in the petroleum sector, because maximum 5 sectors are basically dependent on the petroleum sector. So that's why, due to fall in the profits due to the petroleum sector, because the prices are rising. And this public enterprise survey was firstly initiated from financial year of 1960-61. And guys, remember, we are talking about Ministry of Finance. Union Minister is Nirmala Sitharaman. Constituency is Karnataka, because she is member of Rajya Sabha. Just remember this figure, 20% profit is decreased. Moving to next question. Who launched the Amrit Mahotsav Shri Shakti Innovation Challenge 2021? So the word is very important, Amrit Mahotsav, because it is related to the Independence Day. So it was started on the Independence Day. That's why it is known as Amrit Mahotsav. And the Shri Shakti Innovation stands for, it is for the women empowerment. And this is United Nations Women and My Government platform of Ministry of Electronics. So answer of this question is both A and C. So you can see here, United Nations Women and My Government launched Amrit Mahotsav Shri Shakti Challenge 2021. It is for the women safety and women empowerment. And you can also see here, Amrit Mahotsav Shri Shakti Innovation Challenge is a platform for women. It is for the women empowerment and even for the women protection. And Nari Shashaktikaran is to empower women to help them reach their full potential. So the main objective of this challenge to encourage the technology solutions developed by the women entrepreneurs to ensure women safety and empowerment. And the Amrit Mahotsav Shri Shakti Challenge 2021 will accept the entries till 17th September of 2021. If you want to register, you are a woman, and if you want to register, then you can register till 17th of September 2021. If you have any idea, if you have any idea related how to improve the democracy, how to improve the how to improve any sector, then you can give this idea on this portal. The shortlisted 10 nominees will get a grant of rupees 1 lakh each to develop the proof of concept of their idea. And you can develop your idea with this 1 lakh rupees each grant, which will be provided by this United Nations Women and you can say My Government platform of Ministry of Electronics. 5 winners of the challenge will get 5 lakh rupees each to develop, market and implement their solution. After that, if you win the challenge, 5 winners will be selected and 5 lakh rupees each will be provided, so that you can develop your idea and you can implement this solution to the market, and you can give this solution to the market. So guys, remember about United Nations Women. United Nations Women is the United Nations entity dedicated to gender equality and especially for the empowerment of women. Its headquarters is in New York, because United Nations headquarters is in New York. And remember about My Government platform, it comes under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. And who is the Union Minister? Very important Union Minister is Ashwini Vaishnav, currently Rajya Sabha member from Odisha. Remember this, very important minister. Moving to next question. Which company will build a 50 megawatt power solar photovoltaic plant and 50 megawatt hour battery energy storage system project in Ladakh? So this order is given to very important company, and this company is Tata Power Solar. So answer of this question is D. So it means Tata Power Solar, which is a fully owned subsidiary of Tata Power, has received 2 projects of cost of 386 crore rupees to build a 50 megawatt solar photovoltaic plant and 50 megawatt hour battery charging storage system in Ladakh, especially the area of Leh. This is the capital of Ladakh. And you can see here, total cost of these projects is 386 crore, and one is for the battery charging storage system. Second is, you can say, it is 50 megawatt solar photovoltaic plant. And you can also remember the project will be the India's first co-located large scale solution, and it is the first large scale solar project in the UT, Ladakh, or you can say in the Leh area, at a altitude of 3600 meter above mean sea level. And it include design, engineering, construction, and the solar photovoltaic grid connected power plant, and along with 10 years of operation and maintenance services will be provided by Tata Power Solar. And the project is expected to be completed by year of 2023 in the month of March. So you have to just remember the question as in slide. Moving to next question. Which organization created Expert Group SAGO to study COVID-19 origin? Again, very important question. We are talking about a very important group which is known as SAGO. SAGO stands for Scientific Advisory Group for Origin of Novel Pathogens. Remember, SAGO for COVID-19, it means Scientific Advisory Group for the Origin of the Novel Pathogen. Again, you have to remember the question only as you are seeing in slide. And this organization, by default, it is related to health. So organization is World Health Organization. So WHO created a new advisory group, the International Scientific Advisory Group for the Origin of the Novel Pathogens, and this is also known as SAGO, to study into the origin of the COVID-19. The advisory group will develop a global framework to study the emergence of future pathogens with pandemic potential. So just remember about this question. Moving to next, it is from picture. This question is from picture and it is a book. Name of the book is Operation Trojan Horse. So remember this operation, it is known as Operation Trojan Horse, and this book is written by D.P. Sinha and Abhishek Sharan. D.P. Sinha and Abhishek Sharan, and this novel is inspired by the true stories. So remember, this is very important and it is related to Lashkar-e-Taiba. And you can see here, this is a novel inspired by various true events like the 26/11 Mumbai attacks and India fight against terrorism. And the book features the true story of a men who risked their lives and infiltrated the Lashkar-e-Taiba in the enemy country to protect India. And the idea of Operation Trojan Horse is to plant the Indian soldiers in the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Pakistan terror sponsoring infrastructure and neutralize their terror operations in India. It means to send our persons in the group of Lashkar-e-Taiba so that they can neutralize the terror operations in India. And it was the first of its kind counter-terror mission of India. Remember, counter-terrorism, first of its kind counter-terrorism mission of India. Just remember Operation Trojan Horse, and it is related to Lashkar-e-Taiba, and this book is written by two very important intelligence persons. Both are basically belongs to intelligence wing, D.P. Sinha and Abhishek Sharan. Moving to next question. All the most important and very important questions we covered. So now we are moving to important questions. You have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link. And here is the question. Which ministry conferred the National Intellectual Property Award 2020? So you don't have to remember that who received this award, because total 12 to 13 organizations or the groups are there who received this award, because this award is given in so many categories. So you don't have to remember, you have to just remember this intellectual property awards are given by Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry. It means I am talking about Piyush Goyal ji. So National Intellectual and Property Awards with the help of Confederation of Indian Industry, it is given by the Ministry of Textile of India, Piyush Goyal ji, and even Minister of you can say Commerce and Industry, Piyush Goyal ji. So National Intelligence Property Awards 2020. And the award recognizes the top achievers like in the individual category, institution, organization, enterprise, other legal entities for intellectual property creation, commercialization, enforcement, which has contributed to strengthening the intellectual property ecosystem in India. And each award carries a cash prize of 1 lakh, trophy, and the citation. And guys, you can remember Union Minister Piyush Goyal ji announced the 80% reduction in the total filing fees for the intellectual property rights to all recognized educational institutions. Earlier, the fees was like 4,24,000. This is the fees to filing the intellectual property for the institutions either in India, either in you can say outside India. But now the fees is reduced to 84,900 rupees. So it is almost reduced by 80%. And it is for all the recognized education institutions. You can say whether institute is in India or outside India. So you can also remember. And guys, remember about Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Union Minister is Piyush Goyal. He is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Maharashtra. Moving to next question. Who launched the third series of student entrepreneurship program, which is known as SCP 3.0? So it is for the you can say student entrepreneurship, or it is just to develop the ideas of the student, and they can also become the innovator. And this is Atal Innovation Mission. So by name you can guess that it is student entrepreneurship program, and for the students Atal Tinkering Labs are there, and these labs are started by Atal Innovation Mission. So this is the third series of student entrepreneurship program which was launched by Atal Innovation Mission, facilitated by the Niti Aayog in collaboration with the Law Foundation, the SALT Systems for Young Innovators of Atal Tinkering Lab. And what is the theme? Made in 3D, Seed the Future Entrepreneurs Program. And it is the student teacher program. 6 students and 1 teacher in a team will be selected from each school will be selected, and it will be provided funding to establish their own startup. It means the student with the help of 1 teacher in a team can establish their own startup, and the funding will be provided under this mission, which is known as student entrepreneurship program. So it means it is to motivate and provide support for the student to become innovator. And after this, they will present their strategy and marketing ideas in a competition in front of experts from the industry and academia. So the SALT is providing mentorship, prototyping and testing support to the teams, and end user feedback, intellectual property right, registration and patenting ideas are also being provided by the SALT. So this is in the participation of the SALT system. So Atal Innovation Mission and the SALT System Law Foundation partnership to launch this student entrepreneurship program, so that we can provide best to best facilities, so that we can make or we can provide support to the student to become innovators. Now remember about Atal Innovation Mission, guys. This is important. It is a flagship initiative of the Government of India to promote a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in the country, especially under Niti Aayog. And its mission director, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav, very important. And this Atal Innovation Mission was established in the year of 2016. Moving to next, and it is from picture. This is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited signs 5375 crore contract with the General Electric Aviation for supply of engines for Tejas, because Tejas light aircraft, or you can say Tejas light combat aircraft, is manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. And now for the engines, they placed an order with the General Electric Aviation. So it is very static question, you have to remember. Tejas light aircraft will be built by HAL, and they will procure the engines from the General Electric Aviation. Remember about HAL, it was established in 1940. Its headquarters is in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Chairman and Managing Director is R. Madhavan. Yesterday we covered a question that they launched a civilian aircraft which is known as Hindustan 228. So you can also remember this. Moving to one-liner important point, and here is the first point, that Bharat Dynamic Limited and one company basically belongs to Europe, which is known as MBDA, signs agreement to manufacture Asram missiles in Telangana. So they will establish a unit to build this Asram missiles, and this unit will be established in which state? It is established in Telangana. And guys, remember, Asram missiles are basically a range more than 25 kilometer, and its speed is up to 3 Mach, And BDL stands for Bharat Dynamic Limited, and MBDA is not important. It is a company, Europe-based company or missile manufacturer company. Both signed an agreement to start a facility in Telangana, so that they can build these missile, which is known as short-range air-to-air missile. Advanced short-range air-to-air missile. So this is the meaning of Asram. And under the agreement, this Europe company will transfer the equipment technology to the Bharat Dynamic Limited for establishing this facility. And remember about BDL. BDL headquarters is in Hyderabad, Telangana. That's why they are establishing this facility in Telangana. Chairman and Managing Director is Siddharth Mishra. Next is DST launched 3 online applications. So this is not so much important. I am just covering this question to cover all the questions. Otherwise, this is not important. Department of Science and Technology launched 3 online applications, and this will make for the first time geospatial data collected by the government freely and easily available to the citizens and organizations in India. And 3 online applications are like, one is geospatial data dissemination portal. Second is Survey of India's Geographical Information System application. And third is important, Man Chitran. Manchitran. This is a application, or you can say portal, which is developed by the National Atlas and Thematic Mapping Organization. So you have to just remember this. Manchitran is launched by Department of Science and Technology. Next is TCS hits rupees 30 lakh crore market capitalization. It is the largest information technology company according to the market capitalization, and all over India. It is the second Indian company to achieve this much of market capitalization, because the first company who achieved this target is Reliance Industries, but in the categories of information and technology, TCS is on the first position. Next, Indian Navy and Royal Bahrain Navy undertakes maritime exercise at Manama, which is capital of Bahrain. So it is a bilateral maritime exercise which is conducted in Manama in the Persian Gulf region basically, and Indian ship INS Kochi participated from Indian side. It is the second ship of the Calcutta class stealth guided missile destroyer participated in the exercise, and prior to this exercise a coordination and operational planning conference was also held between Indian Navy and the Bahrain Navy. So remember about capital is Manama and currency is dinar, but no name is given to this exercise. Next is World Bank International Finance Corporation extended 557 crore debt support to the Indospace Logistic Fund, so that they can make logistic infrastructure so much strong and we can enhance our warehousing capacity. So it means to enhance warehousing and supply chain infrastructure in India. This International Finance Corporation provided 557 crore loan to this Indospace Logistic Fund. And remember about International Finance Corporation, this line is not so much important, but this organization is important. It was established in 1956 and it is an investment arm of the World Bank, and its headquarters is in Washington DC, because World Bank headquarters is in Washington DC. Its MD, or you can say Executive Vice President, is Makhtar Diab. Makhtar Diab. Next is government notified RODT TEP rates guidelines. So what is the meaning of this ROD TEP? ROD TEP stands for remission of duties and taxes on exported products. So you can remember that this scheme, or this you can say policy of the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs provided incentive to the 8,555 products like employment generating sector like marine, you can say agriculture, leather, gems, jewelry sectors, because the scheme will be implemented by the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Custom through a simplified IT system. And it is to boost India export and ease liquidity for exporters, because the tax refund rates are different sectors under this remission of duties and taxes on the exported products were fixed in the range of 0.5% to 4.3%. It means the tax rates will be refunded according to your commodity, but it will be in the range of 0.5% to 4.3%. Again, this is not important, but the department is important, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. So its chairman is M. Ajit Kumar. M. Ajit Kumar. Now we are moving to the question of the day. Very simple question. 18th of August 2021 question was, who is the author of Poverty and Famine book? Again, very important personality. You can see here the cover page of the book. Different publications publish this book. One is like by Oxford and it is Poverty and Famine. Next is Poverty and Famine, an essay on the entitlement and deprivation. So guys, remember this book is written by very famous personality Amartya Sen. Amartya Sen. And it is an essay by Sen on entitlement and deprivation, and it was written in the year of 1981 in both theoretical and applied for work. And in the essay, several famines have been studied in a group of general theoretical framework from an original angle. And he examined various meaning of the poverty, what is poverty and what are the meaning of the poverty, and drew attention to the incidence of absolute and relative deprivation. So answer of this question is very simple now. Answer is Amartya Sen. Moving to the question of the day. Again, this question is related to one book. Who is the author of the book Ensuring a Prosperous Future? This is the name of book. You have to tell me. All the personalities are very important. All the personality. Again, there is a name of Amartya Sen. You have to answer me you have to answer me only in the comment with the year. So like this last book Poverty and Famine was released in 1981, or you can say launched in 1981, but you have to tell me Ensuring a Prosperous Future was launched in which year. So guys, you have to provide us 700 plus likes, you have to subscribe this channel, and you have to share this channel as maximum as possible, because we need your support. And please press this bell button and join our Telegram channel for the future support and the future notifications. And it is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section. And guys, remember, Don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy like this smiley. Thank you guys. Take care and bye bye.